there is sufficient evidence to believe that you, the defendant, Tyler Johns, committed said crimes. Therefore, I do hereby order you to be bound over to the 8th Judicial District Court to answer to these charges.
That local man in the center of your screen accused of a deadly road rage shooting here in town that left an 11-year-old boy dead last month, appearing in front of a judge just hours ago. Good evening. Thank you very much for joining us on this Thursday. I'm Dana Wagner. Marie's on assignment. Our George Acosta joins us live in studio tonight. Several witnesses took the stand today and gave us details about that shooting on the Southern Beltway that we had never heard before. George?
We had Dana in today's preliminary hearing. Tyler Mathew Johns, who is accused of shooting and killing 11-year-old Brandon Dominguez-Chavarria, waived his right to testify. However, Chavarria's stepfather claims Johns was the aggressor in this deadly road rage incident.
Se puso a la par mía. En ese momento yo me volteé a verlo y él ya me estaba apuntando con una arma.
He's actually trying to travel next to me. I look at him, I turn around to look at him, and at that moment I see that he was already pointing a gun at me.
Nearly 3 weeks since the deadly road rage shooting, Dominguez-Chavarria's stepfather, Valente Ayala, and several witnesses who were traveling along that 215 Beltway near Gibson that November 14th morning recount the moments leading up to the deadly shooting.
So looking through my rearview mirror, I noticed there is some sort of situation, little altercation. Seems like both vehicles were fighting for position over there.
And while some of the witness testimonies coincide with what was initially reported by Henderson police,
2 vehicles became involved in a road rage incident when they began jockeying for positions, trying to pass each other on the congested freeway. One vehicle tried to pass the other vehicle on the shoulder, and at that time, both occupants of their vehicles rolled the window down and got into a verbal exchange.
Other drivers on scene say it was the blue Hyundai sedan driven by Johns who was provoking the driver of the black SUV, Valente Ayala, as they were attempting to merge along the 215 Beltway.
The Hyundai Elantra jerks at him, like what are you doing? Like almost tries to hit him, and the black SUV swerves, and then, windows come down.
Now, while on the stand, Ayala testified saying if he hadn't swerved his vehicle, he believes that Johns would have struck him, resulting in a crash.
Él intencionalmente volteó su carro para chocarme. Si yo no lo esquivo, hubiera sido un accidente.
Now, moments later, Ayala says he continued driving forward, admitting to having rolled down his window, flipping Johns off, but says he never threatened him. However, that's when the scene takes a turn for the worse, as 11-year-old Brandon Dominguez-Chavarria, who was sitting in Ayala's back seat, is shot in the head.
All of a sudden, I heard pop, and I looked at my wife and I said, that was a gunshot. En ese momento yo miré sangre en el lado del pasajero y dije, algo no está bien. Volteé a ver un poco más atrás y lo miré que él ya estaba en el suelo.
That moment, I turned around and I saw that there was blood on the passenger's side, and I figured out that there was something that was not okay, and I turned around even more, and at that moment I saw that he was already on the floor.
Now, during his arrest, Johns admitted to police he was unaware there was a child in the back seat prior to firing one round into the vehicle. Now, Johns is scheduled to be back in court for an arraignment hearing next Thursday. But for now, reporting in studio, George Acosta, News 3.
That was a lot of information that we had never heard before about that very public case. George, thank you for that.